So I'm 24, and it's really interesting to think about my generation's internet presence as we get older. Because we're the first generation to basically have our entire lives documented on the internet. And what concerns me is that our future kids and grandkids can find anything we've ever posted on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and just retroactively cyberbully us for what we've posted. It wouldn't surprise me if my future grandchildren find a TikTok I've made and roast me for it 40 years from now. And what's so fascinating is that we're the first generation that has to deal with this. This hasn't happened to any other generation before. No one's grandkid could find an old telegram that their grandpa sent back in the day and make fun of them for it. At best, they could maybe find, a few letters that their grandparents wrote to each other and just be like, haha, you should have put a comma there, dumbass. But that's basically it. And, they'll be brutal. It wouldn't surprise me if they find, the post I made about them being born and just be like, you cried when I was born? That's so lame. And, it's also really interesting to think about how our future grandchildren are going to be posting about our deaths on social media. It's so fascinating to me to think that these people who don't even exist yet are going to be posting about my life and my death on their social media feeds for all of their friends to see. And it'll be really fascinating to see how much they really cared about us. And we'll just be able to tell by how many photos they'll post. If they post 10 photos and you get the whole carousel, that's great. That means you meant a lot to them and you had a great impact on their life. But if they just post one photo of you, what was the point? They might as well have just posted a photo of the sky and been like, yikes, my grandpa died last night. Anyway, what's everyone doing later? And, I might have 3 or 4 kids just so I can get a bunch of different people posting about my death. Just so I can get a bunch of likes. You got to go out in a bang. And, I'm also hoping that will lead to me gaining a few new followers in the afterlife. And at that point, I'll finally become an influencer. A death influencer, but an influencer, nonetheless. And at the end of the day, that was my goal all along.